Well, good morning, YouTube. I'm testing out my camera at a different setting. It's the DJI Action 4, and I was testing the other day setting at 4K, and that didn't work out at all, mainly because it takes so much computer resource to process the file, because this camera outputs in either of two modes. It outputs in HEVC, which is H.265, and the other option is H.264. So I was using H.265, and that requires, like I say, a lot of processing power. I mean, you'd be hard-pressed to find a video player that will play 4K at H.265. I know I've tried several of them, and well, I think I tried about 6, and I found a couple that played it acceptably. Not great, but not too bad. But the worst problem was encoding the file. It took, well, I stopped it halfway through at, I think it was 7 hours for a 7-minute video, and the encoding was only at 50%. So I thought, no way, I'm not going to do that. So today I'm testing it out at setting the output at H.264. So the difference will be much larger file size at H.264, but better compatibility and easier processing, encoding, playing, the whole thing. So I want to check to see whether there's any video quality loss in going with H.264. And if there isn't, then I'll put up with the file sizes for the other benefits. So we'll see. But hey, it's a nice day. Sunny, as you can see, and the temperature, I think, is around 9 degrees, something like that. It's going to go up to, they say, 11. So no complaints. Feels like spring is coming early. So I'm on the 300L here today. I'm riding Lucy. I was watching a video by Fort9 just now. I haven't finished it. I'm halfway through it. And Ryan is talking about the problem with KTM. And I guess they have filed for insolvency. And yeah, they owe, oh my God, a tremendous amount of money to 2,500 creditors. And that's pretty tough to overcome, but I guess they put it to a vote among the creditors, and they arrived at an agreement that the creditors would be happy with. I think it said 30% of whatever they owed to them, as long as it was paid within 90 days, rather than KTM's plan of, I think it was a year or a year and a half, something like that. So that's going to be a hard one for KTM. And then coming into this mix as maybe a possible solution is BMW is, I think, looking at the company. So that isn't a sure thing or anything, but maybe it's an olive branch, I don't know. Maybe KTM will stick around in one form or another. I've never had a, well, I shouldn't say never, but I was going to say I never had a desire to buy a KTM. Although I was looking once at their 390 Adventure. I thought that was a pretty cool bike. But I passed on it. And there's certainly a lot of people with problems with KTM right now with their camshaft issues and such. Yeah, when a company is coming up on hard times and they're losing money so badly, you really can't count on them to deal with their problems. So yeah, I think going forward it's going to be a hard sell. Yeah, I really do. I think it would take a company like BMW to take over the reins to reestablish trust. Well, we'll see. So I'm shooting this video in 2.7K, by the way. I'm gonna forget about 4K. It's just not worth the trouble, you know. I noticed that my battery life was severely compromised by doing that in 4K. And yeah, I don't like that. So 2.7K is certainly good enough. It has a fairly sharp image, and yeah, I don't need 4K, and I don't think people need to view in 4K either. I know it's a thing. I hear people talking about, gee, I can't wait to record in 8K or whatever, like, why? Sharpness isn't the most important thing. You can have too much sharpness and then it creates a kind of a hard edge look, and it's not pleasing. I like it sharp, but not razor sharp. Man, you gotta love that view, eh? A little bit of snow still on the lower hills there. Lots of snow on the higher ones on the mountains, but yeah, it's pretty good down at the lower reaches. Not a lot of snow this year down low. And that's the way I like it. So I can do some riding. Hello, dear. Always gotta watch out for deer. I won't get into politics, but I'll say that we are living in some pretty uncertain times at the moment. Lots of crap happening. And lots of checks and balances being dissolved, done away with. Pretty interesting. So I think I'll stop by the lake a while further up here and then head back home. Do a bit of relaxation by the lake. Is that a... No, that's a cyclist. I was thinking, is that another deer? I think it's a cyclist on the road. Or maybe not. Ah, it's a person. Anyway, I'm gonna say bye-bye. So you guys, ride safe, have fun, and I will catch you on another one.